Peace to the people, DB, aka Decibel. I just feel like saying something to the people um, for clarity and understanding because we all emotional in our ways and we feel what we feel. And, you can't be wrong about your own feelings. I mean, maybe you can, if you're someone who's difficult and unable to talk to, and then you in your feelings about things and you can't get no clarity because you're that way. Now, I'm not like that. I'm open. I'm open minded. I have no problem with communicating with anybody and talking about anything. Mainly when it pertains to my own feelings and thoughts, because those that really know me know that I don't, I ain't out here violating people. You know what I mean? In any category of friends or family, anything like that. Like that's not who I am. Um, I'm more of a helper if I can. Younger me, little naive me. Well, even then I had morals and values. But we all be unconscious at times in our early years in life. Like that's just how it be. Now, it's those that continue to know you or learn or feel that they know you who don't recognize your growth, who don't say anything, who want to try to keep you um, wherever they have in your mind. You can't appease everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to be true to yourself, and those that recognize will be around for you or be around for you to communicate and talk to. Those that not, they just go and do all of this behind your back or amongst each other. Um, and, family, so-called friends, it's just the way people are, you know. Um, I don't need those types of people. I truly don't. Family or not. Like if friends is much easier to let go of sometimes than family, but you don't. Some friends are more family than your actual family, and a lot of us know that of age. We recognize the dysfunction, the issues and problems that our family have, and you know, a lot of them like to stick amongst each other with knowing said issues. But loyalty to a default, I guess, when those are like that. You can be a church family and support drug dealing and everything else going on. That's not really what it is, right? Stick ups, robberies, cleaning money. But you're supposed to be honoring the most high, God, right? But people want to live life. People want money. People do care what other people think about them. You know what I'm saying? And what they look like and how they doing and moving. So I always thought a family with secrecy is a family in turmoil. Um, I come from a poor place when it pertains to my mom's side and my dad's side too. Ain't no rich people. But at the same time, being in the inner city, being in Brooklyn, being in Queens, in the worst parts, and just gotta survival, right? My mom's found ways, and I was able to see some positive things that I was able to carry with me with the remainder of my life. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of siblings, so I was able to pick it back off emotions. Those older, I got some younger, but understanding that's what makes you round. When you don't have no siblings, you don't know who you are because you seeking validation or you only know what you feel you think is right. And you know, it just happens that way. You know what I mean? It's very unfortunate, but in some aspects. But you know what? You were born alone, and more likely you're gonna die alone. You know what I mean? In a sense of you know just the creation of life, right? I mean, unless you was born with twins, you both pass away together. That's something different. But even twins most likely pass separately. You know what I mean? So the understanding is to say, oh, you know what? I can't fall for nonsense because everybody that pertains to be family ain't gonna love you. You know what I mean? Some people are genuine and knowing how to express. Some people are just there. You know what I mean? So it's painful, but that's the realities of life living. And you got to take it all and move forward no matter what. And you got to stay driven with something to do, with self. You know what I mean? To keep you occupied. And those are the things that's important. Important. There's more that I want to say that I'm going to speak on another topic pertaining to like um, adoption and people being adopted and being a part of the family and things that can arrive from that. Stay tuned. DB.